tuning into my Positive Protective Internet show today, where we feature individuals and groups who share the common goal of benefiting the local Charleston community. Today's episode is brought to you by Vistaprint, who reminds you that first impressions are always important. Today's guest is Adam White. So, Adam, how you doing?
Doing wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for appearing. The topic of today's episode is going to be a nonprofit that you've been heavily involved in, Chase After Cure. They have a gala coming up. Maybe you can talk a little bit about what Chase After Cure is intended to do and when the gala is.
Sure, yeah. Chase After Cure was established about 6 years ago when the mother of a son who had childhood cancer just kind of got fed up with the fact that her son had cancer, and she wanted to do more about it. She wanted to help raise funds for research and, really help fight this disease in any way that she could. So she established Chase After Cure, which is a 501c3 nonprofit out in Somerville. Basically, it evolved from just an annual gala to semi-annual events to little fundraisers here and there. Basically what we do is we raise money for the only childhood cancer research lab in the state of South Carolina, which is right here at MESC Children's Hospital. Funds there are used to modernize the lab, keep the lab in operation, to help fund specific alternative and more effective treatments for children. From that lab come clinical trials, which are actually trials that they can actually put into children who are suffering from the disease, and can help them with their fight and help curb the secondary side effects. There's a lot of secondary side effects with the cancer treatment, with cancer itself. So we want to defeat that. Once you beat cancer, there's not really necessarily 100% a cure. Because down the road they're going to deal with long-term side effects, and that's something that a lot of people don't realize, and that's something we really want to target and raise money for. But we have an annual gala just at the end of January, and that's really where we get the bulk of the money that we're able to give to the lab at the end of the year. And so that's something we take a lot of pride in. And
yeah, certainly. And then, of course, I've been to the past two galas, and they're always lots of fun, great entertainment, great food, great drinks, great people to meet. One of the big sponsors last year was the Charleston dance team. Were they going to be sponsoring?
Yeah, we're doing a different group this year, but we are going to have some dancers there. There's a small group of children who are a little more challenged or underprivileged, and they actually have a special dance school for them, which the name's escaping me right now, but they're going to be there performing, and that should be wonderful. Kiana Parler is going to be doing the music, which is always wonderful. We also have Finger Snapping Entertainment doing the DJing for the late night portion. We have food stations from 5 to 6 different restaurants, which is always exciting. We've got Wasabi of Charleston, we've got Tristan Events. We also have, I'm missing somebody. We also have, several other people in the mix that are going to really make our event wonderful. The Granary. Granaries are another food station, and we got some more that are in the mix that we'll announce soon. But yeah, it's just a great overall event. So.
You're great, and then of course Wasabi were sponsors last year. I had some of their food. It's really, really good. You mentioned the performer. And she was an American Idol finalist.
Yes, she was an American Idol contestant, and she just does stuff all around town. Some of the premier events, Kiana Parler's called in to do the music. She's got an amazing range of vocals. Her band is really talented. It's Kiana Parler and Friends. You can look them up. They're just wonderful, and we're just excited to have them. And I told her I've wished she was our entertainment since the first year. I just haven't been able to get a hold of her. She's always booked. So we got her this year. So that's very exciting. So
it's always good to have a kind of a local celebrity. Of course, last year y'all had Elise Teston, another American Idol finalist.
That's right.
Another little local celebrity. And that's really cool that Charleston has that talent, in the entertainment field, and also the big desire to help. It's huge.
Yeah, and that's what we love about Kiana. She has such a commitment to the cause and such a commitment to, putting on a great show for our guests. And that's something we really take pride in is we really give them a unique opportunity to come out, enjoy themselves, get dressed up, have a good time, dance, and listen to some great music. And we can assure you that there's some great quality music with Kiana Parlor and Friends. We're pretty excited about that. And I think that's something that should sell the ticket right there in itself. So.
Certainly, and also last year I remember Chase's mother, and her name is I don't remember.
Whitney.
Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Always offers a very good life lesson, a very good story of what she has learned as the mother of a child with cancer, and it's important for people to hear that because it's really a realization of the moment, and you really realize that you're there supporting a good cause, and we want to have these children be as comfortable as they possibly can be.
Exactly. The last thing you ever want is to hear that your child's been diagnosed with cancer, and it's something very inspiring and just really kind of gets you at the same time is the fact that there are moms and dads everywhere that are dealing with a son or daughter that was just diagnosed in some way or another with a deadly disease. Well, it just so happens that cancer is the number one deadliest disease in children and is also the second most deadly to car accidents. So, it's something that we really want to put up a big fight up against. There's still not a lot of high cure rates for a lot of these cancers, like I said before. Cure doesn't necessarily mean you're done. Doesn't mean you're a full bell of health. You're healthy.
In remission, I guess.
Exactly, and so there's a lot there that we could still fund, that we could still give these children hope for, and that's through research. And funding medical research is very important. And you have a very capable medical research lab right here in Charleston, South Carolina. It's the only childhood cancer research lab in the state, and we have a unique opportunity every year at this gala to fund the operations of that lab and to keep it going, to keep it maintained. I was told recently, just as early as last week, there was I think almost 7 children diagnosed with cancer just last week. Just with HIPAA and all that stuff, I may not, maybe I should, but it basically couldn't tell you who, but that's a lot in 1 week. Statistically, there's 46 children diagnosed a day across the country. 7 children a day die. So we want to really change those odds and really give children hope and families hope and moms and dads like Whitney and Rich to really have something to, feel great about.
Sure. And then if somebody watching would like to make a financial contribution, how would they do that?
Yeah, they could go to chaseaftercure.com. They could go to the Donate Now or Support Us page. It's right on there on our website, and find out more about what their dollar is going towards. We feel very proud of that. That we're able to maximize that dollar spend and then make sure it goes towards research, make sure it goes towards supporting our mission, which is raising awareness for childhood cancer, but most importantly funding childhood cancer research. So we take pride in that, but you can go there. It's tax deductible. We are a 501c3, so that's very important. Something you could write off, but most importantly, number one, you can feel good about it because we're going to do the right thing with that money.
Certainly. Well, thanks for joining me on the guest, Adam.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for tuning into my positive perspective. Have a great day.
On a sunny day, I feel my thoughts drift away. Only good vibes and good times living in my brain. On a sunny day, catch me lamping in the shade, feeling so fine and so high. Oh, my sunny days, still I hope all my efforts will one day pan out. Love within, you'll never be without. So I roll, feeling strong and so in